the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're checking out GEES documentary. This is going to be the part 4. This is where I came in. Thanks so much for watching part 1, part 2, part 3. Let's go.
Amidst all the turmoil, the two remaining Bee Gees filmed a comedy special for television.
Yes, pure silliness. I think it was good that we did Cucumber Castle. It doesn't mean I think that Cucumber Castle was good.
My cucumber and I welcome you to Cucumber Castle.
I just think it was good that we did something really silly.
Toast for my boring brother, the king.
And something that was fun.
What?
Well, hello, letters. Hi, who are we having for dinner? You.
Anything to escape that whole era of drugs and to grow up finally, you know. Although from watching Cucumber Castle, I don't think we grew up at that very point.
In the event of something happening to me.
By early 1970, the Bee Gees had stopped working together and embarked on a series of solo projects.
I would never have guessed at that point, however, that the Bee Gees would come back together again. It didn't feel like that was ever going to happen again.
I knew they would get back together eventually. I mean, blood's thicker than water. They were brothers.
True.
The time we spent apart was basically a rough time for the three of us emotionally, because although we separated as a group, I don't think we really mentally wanted to.
We miss each other so desperately musically and as brothers, you know, we're brothers. And it couldn't go on, even if we weren't a group anymore, we couldn't go on not speaking to each other all our lives.
After months of trying to figure out the best way to breach the gulf between them, the brothers were finally ready to come together as the Bee Gees.
When the three of them made the piece, I said, let's go into the studio right away.
Let's go to the studio.
It was a little nervous working together again. The first things we cut was How Can You Mend a Broken Heart, which was written in the afternoon.
Can you mend a broken heart? I've done that reaction. Check that out. That was a sick song. I really enjoyed that. Barry's voice in that was just... Check that out.
Lonely Days that night. And 2 #1 records, which we had no idea it would be.
Lonely days, lonely
Wow, just wow.
Where would I be without my woman?
Lonely Days was an instrumental I was playing, the opening thing on the piano, and Barry and Robin came round and we started singing it, and before we knew it, the song was taking shape. We were like new, it was like fresh. It was the energy that each one had on expressing what they'd learned by being apart. It all came out in that week. And it was brilliant. It was a wonderful session. Wonderful.
We came back as men, you see. We'd always been boys growing up together, and brothers before. And I think we came back together as three guys where we respected each other's space and interests and opinions. If anything, that was the good thing that came out of it.
It took 2-3 years to heal. There was a real serious estrangement there because it's hard to grow up under any circumstances and to admit the fact that you're never going to be distant from your family, that you need your family. You know, all of us have to leave home at some point. And the Bee Gees, in a way, found they couldn't leave home. They had to find some adult way of going back and making peace with the past.
In writing about the problems they faced as brothers, they had created music that was deeply felt. Singing about separation and
Sorry to pause this, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this. I hardly watch any documentary, you know, in real life, just sitting down on Netflix or whatever, documentaries, unless it's crime. I like crime documentaries. But yeah, I don't watch any music documentary, but this is so fascinating. It's just, you never know what's gonna happen next. It's like a roller coaster of emotions of what's happening to them. So I'm really enjoying this. If you're enjoying it, slap a like on this. Please slap a like. Everyone that's watching this, like this right now. And comment below your favorite part of this, of this part 4. Yeah, let me know. Thank you so much. And subscribe. Let's go.
Reconciliation, about love lost and found, In essence, telling their own story, they reconnected with their audience.
How can you stop the rain from falling down? How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world
Goes round. I remember this song.
I don't think people expected them to come back, either to reform or to come back with music that was so confident.
In the early 1970s, the Bee Gees enjoyed a short burst of success.
Someone has hurt you and torn you apart. Am I unwise to open up your eyes to love you?
Let it be like they said it could be.
Me loving you, girl, and you loving me. Am I unwise to open up your eyes to love you? To me, whenever you're lonely, to love
Go on, Robin.
to me, if you need a shoulder now and then, you need someone older. So darling, you run to me.
Run to Me was their fourth top 20 hit since they reunited.
After Run to Me, we went into a valley, totally. Our career was in a valley, no record company wanted us, management didn't want us.
Why not?
Nothing.
The Bee Gees went through a hard stretch at a time when popular music was very transitional and people were looking for something new rather than the tried and true. The Bee Gees were having a very difficult time trying to figure out where to take their uniqueness, how to reinvent themselves, and still stay distinctive.
The edge had gone a little. I didn't think they were paying the right attention to what was happening. I actually scrapped an entire album. I said, it's not worthy of you.
Kicking the Head is Worth 8 in the Pounds, yeah. Wonderful title. I don't think it was a very good album. It was an awful album.
Oh yeah, I mean your ego's deflated enormously. But that was meant to be too. I mean it wasn't good stuff.
The confrontation was painful because they put their hearts in it. They weren't being lazy. They were just a little bit off track.
In search of a more contemporary sound, their manager, Robert Stigwood, paired them with legendary R&B producer Arif Martin.
Yeah, I knew some of the songs had a bit of R&B in it. Yes. I can't remember. I've literally reacted to some of the songs. I've reacted to a lot of the Bee Gees songs. And I realized there was some kind of R&B in it. It's the hint of it. I knew it, yes.
Released in 1974, the Mr. Natural album did not crack the top 100.
What?
It was, however, an important transition as it reawakened their passion for soul music.
Wow. That was part 4. Okay, that just stopped out of nowhere. Hope you guys are really enjoying this. I'm getting deep into this. Oh my god. With each episode I'm learning a lot. Obviously, now this episode really told us about, them coming back together. And also their album, Mr. Natural. I've never heard of that album. Not cracking the top 100. That's just, when you think of it, like, what? The Bee Gees album not cracking? This is in the 70s. I'm guessing probably like in the mid 70s, late 70s, when they established, everyone knew who they were. So this must have been crazy for them. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they reacted to that. What they did after, that kind of stuff on the next one. So yeah, make sure you guys are there for part 5. I've been trying to do one every single day, which is going well so far. So yeah, hopefully it keeps going well. Keep liking, subscribing, sharing. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.